Good evening, students. Welcome to my channel. In the last videos, we have completed the chapter continuity, which is application of limit, purely application of limit. If you understand limit clearly, then you can do all the questions of continuity. Then the next chapter is differentiability. The other name of differentiability is derivability. In continuity, what was the meaning of continuity? Continuity of a function means there will be no break in the graph of the function. Then we say the function is continuous. Without break, the graph will be drawn. Okay. Similarly, derivability or differentiability. In this chapter, what we will study? The ability of a function, whether it have derivative or not. Derivative we already studied in 11th also. Using first principle we were finding derivative of a function. But in this chapter, actually we will not study method of differentiation. Means how to find derivative, that we will not study. Whether the derivative of a function exists or not, that we will check in this chapter. Okay. Geometrically, if a function is differentiable at a point, what is the meaning of that? If a function is differentiable at a point means at that point derivative will exist. Geometrically, what does that mean? That means a unique tangent of finite slope can be drawn. Means, again I am saying, if a function is differentiable at a point, then at that point in the graph we can draw a unique tangent. Unique tangent means only one tangent can be drawn having finite slope. The slope of that tangent will be finite, not infinite. Okay. Mathematically, first point you write, a function fx is said to be differentiable. Like in continuity, we were studying continuity at a point. Here also we will study at first differentiability of a function at a point. A function fx is said to be differentiable, or you can write derivable at a point x equal to a. X equal to a is a point that belongs to the domain of the function. That point should belong to the domain of the function. So we will write the condition. When we can say the function fx is differentiable at a point x equal to a. The condition is if LHD at x equal to a is equal to RHD at x equal to a equal to finite. In this chapter, we will frequently use these two terms LHD, RHD. Like in continuity, we were using LHL, RHL, left hand limit, right hand limit of the function. Here we find left hand derivative at x equal to a. I will say the formula of this also again. Later I will say RHD means right hand derivative at x equal to a. Important, both should be equal and equal to finite. LHD at x equal to a equal to RHD at x equal to a equal to finite. That is very important. The value of LHD and RHD both should be equal and equal to finite. What is LHD? In the next point we will understand what is the formula for LHD at x equal to a for function fx. Similarly, we will understand what is RHD at x equal to a, where LHD at x equal to a, students, you remember the notation of this, it is written like this, f dash a minus. This dash stands for derivative, f dash a minus means left hand derivative. In the power of a we will write minus. This means left hand derivative at x equal to a. and this is equal to limit h tends to 0 f of a minus h minus f of a divided minus h. I am not deriving the formula. If you are interested, you can follow your book. In the book it is derived. This is the formula for left hand derivative. Limit h tends to 0 f of a minus h minus f of a by minus h. Very important, in the denominator you have minus h. Okay. Similarly, RHD at x equal to a. RHD means right hand derivative. This is denoted as f dash a plus. Okay. LHD is denoted by f dash a minus what is it? The point where we are interested to check the differentiability. Its formula is limit h tends to 0 f of a plus h minus f of a divided h. मतलब means we will evaluate this limit. We should add additionally provided limit exists. This limit has to means this limit should exist. Exist means it should give us some finite value. Then we can say this is your left hand derivative at x equal to a, LHD at x equal to a. Similarly here also you should write provided limit exists. So you understand mathematical part. Simply we remember these two formula for LHD and RHD. Then by using formula of limits, algebra of limits, we will evaluate the limit and simplify to get LHD as well as RHD. You see the difference between these two formula. In LHD you have a minus h and in the denominator minus h. This is same minus fa minus fa. In both you have minus fa. In LHD divided minus h you have. In RHD you have divided plus h. Very important, you remember the formula. If you don't know the formula, you cannot do any problem on differentiability. Okay. So this was the condition for differentiability of a function at a point x equal to a. Okay. This LHD we will find out separately, RHD we will find out separately. Both should be finite and both should be equal. Then we declare that function is differentiable at x equal to a. Second point. What is second point? If f dash a plus or a minus, f dash a minus equal to f dash a plus equal to finite. Now I have explained, whenever left hand derivative equal to right hand derivative equal to finite, what is the conclusion? The function is differentiable at x equal to a. Okay. If this will happen, then we can write f dash a minus equal to f dash a plus equal to f dash a. That is called derivative of the function at x equal to a. Carefully see here, in a I am not using any plus or minus because we have evaluated f dash a minus and f dash a plus, both are found to be equal and finite. Then in that situation we can write this, the common value of these two as f dash a. That is called derivative of fx at x equal to a, where f dash a is called in second point you'll note, where f dash a is called derivative of fx at x equal to a. Okay. Now we will take some problem so that it will be clear how we use the formula. In this chapter there are two types of questions. The type 1 question will be test the differentiability. In your exam, you may get question as test the continuity as well as differentiability. In the same question, you have to test both continuity as well as differentiability. Since I have already explained how to test continuity, now I will only explain you how to test differentiability only. Question number 1. Check the continuity and differentiability of, first bit I am taking fx equal to mod x at x equal to 0. This is one of the important example. Okay. Answer. Let me explain continuity also. I think you can do yourself, but let me explain. So you are given fx is mod x, and we are interested to check continuity and differentiability at x equal to 0. So this 0 will act as a. Means this 0 is regarded as a. First, what we will do? We will find out f of 0. The point where we are interested to test continuity and differentiability, at that point we will find the value of the function. In function, directly put x equal to 0. F of 0 is mod 0. What is mod 0? 0. Then we list f of 0 minus h. Then we will find out f of 0 plus h. In every question, whatever point will be given, at that point you have to find out the value of the function. Then here it is 0. We will find value of function at 0 minus h, value of function at 0 plus h. These will be used in LHL, RHL, LHT, RHT everywhere. So what is f of 0 minus h? You are having fx is mod x, like we are finding f of 0. Similarly, we will find f of 0 minus h. So in fx, in place of x, put 0 minus h. So mod of 0 minus h. 0 minus h we can write minus h. Students, remember minus h mod is h. You can remember in this way, like in minus 1 mod is 1, minus 2 mod is 2, minus 3 mod is 3. Similarly, minus h mod is h. In continuity and limit, we know h is very small quantity, positive quantity. Okay, that's why minus h mod will be h. F of 0 plus h, similarly 0 plus h mod, 0 plus h means h mod is h. Okay. Now we can start continuity test and differentiability test. First we will do continuity test at x equal to 0. In continuity test, we will always find the value of the function, then left hand limit, right hand limit. So we have done so many problems of continuity. F of 0 is obviously 0. LHL, what is LHL formula? I am writing direct formula limit h tends to 0, f of 0 minus h. You can apply this formula directly. For LHL, we write limit h tends to 0, f of 0 minus h. That is limit h tends to 0. What is your f of 0 minus h? F of 0 minus h is simplified to h. And obviously this limit will be 0 by putting h equal to 0 here. What will be the direct formula for RHL? Limit h tends to 0, f of 0 plus h. Okay. That is limit h tends to 0. F of 0 plus h is also h. By the way, we will get the limit h 0. If you observe carefully, f of 0 0, LHL also 0, RHL also 0. So this is the requirement of continuity. Whenever f of 0 equal to LHL at x equal to 0 equal to RHL at x equal to 0 equal to finite. 0 is a finite quantity. That's why we can say the function is continuous at x equal to 0. So therefore fx is continuous at x equal to 0 as f of 0 equal to LHL equal to RHL equal to 0. So fair simple question. So there is no problem in continuity test. You know clearly this. Now I will explain how to do differentiability test. Differentiability test at x equal to 0. In this way we should give heading. The question is to test differentiability and continuity at x equal to at x equal to 0. So for differentiability test we will write LHD at x equal to 0. In general I is told LHD at x equal to a. Now the value of a is 0. So we can write by notation f dash 0 minus, and by the formula it is f of 0 minus h minus f of 0 minus h. In the exam also when you note you should write the formula first. Every time in every question we have to write down in the first step formula. Okay. Let us see what we will get here. This is formula correct? Absolutely correct. F of 0, f dash 0 minus, that is LHD at x equal to 0, formula will be this. Next step is very simple. Simply we put the values. What is f of 0 minus h? F of 0 minus h is h. Minus f of 0 is 0. Divided minus h. And if you see carefully, h minus 0 is h. Divided minus h will cancel. I think we will be left with limit h tends to 0 minus 1, and this is found to be minus 1. So this is your left hand derivative at x equal to 0. Then we find RHD at x equal to 0. This is f dash 0 plus. You should remember the notations, because in the exam you will get individual questions. Find f dash 0 minus, find f dash 0 plus, like that. So the formula will be limit h tends to 0, f of 0 plus h minus f of 0 divided h. I am repeatedly saying, in LHD always denominator is minus h. In RHD the denominator is h. This is the point you should note it. Limit h tends to 0. Your f of 0 plus h is h minus 0 by h. So what we will do here? We will simplify this expression. Here h cancels. H minus 0 is obviously h, and h will cancel. We will be left with limit h tends to 0, 1, which is equal to 1. You can see clearly LHD is minus 1, RHD is plus 1. Can we say the function is differentiable? No. The condition is LHD equal to RHD equal to finite. Here what is happening? LHD is finite, RHD is also finite, but they are not equal. That is why the conclusion will be fx is not differentiable at x equal to 0. So what we will write? Fx, therefore fx is not differentiable. In short I am writing DIFF. DIFF means differentiable, not differentiable at x equal to 0 as LHD not equal to RHD. Understood? I am trying to explain you this graphically. It is not necessary, but it will be better if you understand graphical approach. Graph. By seeing graph, we can judge a function is differentiable or not. You know what is the function in the question? Mod x, fx is mod x or not. Mod x graph we are acquainted. This is looking like this. This two line comprises the graph of mod x, and the right side line we have already studied in function. This is y equal to x. Y means fx. And this line is y equal to minus x. All of you see, students, if you observe the graph of mod x, there is no break. There is no break. At 0 also there is no break. this comes down and this comes up, this goes up. Okay, but if you observe carefully at 0, there is a sudden change. Whenever we will try to draw the graph of mode x from left hand side, we will draw this line up to this point and we will stop here, then we will draw this line. Where you are stopping for some time, at that point function is declared not differentiable. And this type of point is called sharp corner. This is called sharp corner. In any function, wherever you will see sharp corner, like this type of point, at that point we will say the function is not differentiable. Clear? Then, so in mathematical also we have obtained that only. We have found out LHD, RHD, they are found to be different. So we have declared function is not differentiable at x equals 0. Graphically, at 0 you have sharp corner. Sharp corner. Wherever sharp corner appears, we say the function is not differentiable at that point. Okay. Let me take one more question. Let's see the second bit. It is similar to first bit. I will not explain continuity. You can do that yourself. I will explain differentiability. Okay. If you do continuity, it will be continuous, because in continuity we already have studied that modulus functions are continuous. So you can prove it continuous. Simply find f of minus 2, फिर LHL, फिर RHL. All things will be same. Okay. Differentiability test at x equal to minus 2. So we have to find out three things. One is f of minus 2, f of minus 2 minus h, f of minus 2 plus h. The point where we are interested to test differentiability, at that point we find value of function, then f of that point minus h, f of that point plus h. These things will be used in finding LHL, RHL, LHD, RHD. F of minus 2, you can see minus 2, if you put x equal to minus 2 here, minus 2 plus 2 will be 0. You are getting f of minus 2 is 0. F of minus 2 minus h will be, put x equal to minus 2 minus h here. When we put minus 2 minus h and you have plus 2, minus 2 plus 2 will cancel, minus h mode will be h. Minus h mode is h. You remember this, minus h mode is h, h mode is also h. You can note these two things. What about f of minus 2 plus h? Again in fx we will put x equal to minus 2 plus h. When we put minus 2 plus h, minus 2 plus 2 will cancel, h will be remaining, h mode is h. Students, you always remember in continuity question or differentiability question, every time we determine these three things. Once you determine these three things, apply the formula, appropriate formula to get corresponding value, whether LHL, RHL or LHD, RHD. Now I am writing LHD at x equal to minus 2. Okay. By notation it is f dash minus 2 minus. This will be notation for left hand derivative at x equal to minus 2. I will write first formula, limit h tends to 0. Here f of minus 2 minus h minus f of minus 2 by minus h. You compare with general formula, in place of a, put minus 2, you will get this. Then replace all the values, limit h tends to 0. Your f of minus 2 minus h, you see f of minus 2 minus h is h, minus your f of minus 2 is 0, divided minus h. This is limit h tends to 0 minus 1. How we are getting minus 1 here? h minus 0 is h, divided minus h will cancel, minus 1 will be left or not. That's why this limit is minus 1. Limit of constant is constant. Then I will find RHD at x equal to minus 2. Okay, this is fs minus 2 plus, which is limit h tends to 0, f of minus 2 plus h minus f of minus 2 by h. You are getting or not? This is the importance of formula. So I am saying again and again, remember the formula, LHD formula and RHD formula. Now replacing all the value, f of minus 2 plus h is h, f of minus 2 is 0 by h. On evaluating, this is 1, finally this is 1. Like in first question, here also you are getting LHD minus 1, RHD plus 1. So conclusion will be fx is not differentiable, therefore fx is not differentiable at x equal to minus 2 as LHD not equal to RHD. In this way you can write the conclusion. Okay students. Next I am doing third bit. I will give the hint only in the third bit. You can do yourself at home. Okay. In this question you will do the continuity part. Third bit. This is also important. Fx is mode of x plus 1 plus mode of x minus 1 at x equal to minus 1 comma 1. Here there are two questions. In the same function you have been asked to test differentiability at 2 points. One is minus 1, other is plus 1. Okay. Answer. Again I will not do continuity part, you will do yourself. Differentiability part also I will extend for 1 point, you do for the other point. At x equal to 1. First I am giving heading at x equal to 1. At x equal to minus 1 you can do yourself. The way in which I will explain for at x equal to 1, in the same way you will do for x equal to minus 1. Every time I am saying we will find out three values, f of 1, f of 1 minus h, f of 1 plus h. Try to understand students, because I am interested to test differentiability at x equal to 1. Okay, you give heading differentiability test at x equal to 1. F of 1. First we will find out the value of the function at 1. So this is your function. Here you put x equal to 1. 1 plus 1 2. Modulus of 2 is 2. This is 1 minus 1 0. So this is 2. Then f of 1 minus h. How to find f of 1 minus h? Again same way. In the given function put x equal to 1 minus h. Let me put, when I will put 1 minus h here, I will get 1 minus h plus 1 more, plus when I will put here 1 minus h minus 1 more. Students, be careful, 1 plus 1 is 2, minus h ka mode. Here 1 1 cancels or not, minus h mode is h. Who can say that what is 2 minus h mode? What should be 2 minus h mode? 2 minus h mode is 2 minus h, because h is very small quantity. So 2 minus very small quantity will remain positive. So the modulus of positive is positive. अगर मोड के अंदर एक पॉजिटिव नंबर होगा उसका मॉडुलस वही होगा. So this is 2 minus h plus h. Finally it is 2. Understood? This is 2 minus h. This is h. H cancels 2. This is your f of 1 minus h. Then we will find out f of 1 plus h. Clearly see how I am getting f of 1 plus h. Again put x equal to 1 plus h in the given function. 1 plus h plus 1 more. Here 1 plus h minus 1 more. Okay. Now what will happen? This is 2 plus h mod. Here 1 cancels. Again this is h ka mod. H ka mod is h. 2 plus h being a positive quantity again. 2 plus a very small quantity is again positive. 2 plus h plus h. This is 2h plus 2. Understood? Okay. Continuity part you do yourself. The differentiability part. For differentiability, LHD at x equal to 1. This is f dash 1 minus. Okay. Because I am explaining how to test differentiability at x equal to 1. Continuity part you will do yourself. Similarly at minus 1 you will do continuity part and differentiability part. So LHD at x equal to 1 will be f dash 1 minus, which is limit h tends to 0, f of 1 minus h minus f of 1 divided minus h. Most of the students do mistake here only. They write unknowingly h, but it is minus h. This is limit h tends to 0. You see students, f of 1 minus h is your 2 minus f of 1 is also 2 divided minus h. This is limit h tends to 0. Students, this is 0 minus h. If we simplify 0 by minus h, that will be obviously 0. 0 by any quantity, non-zero quantity is 0. You are getting students? अगर 0 by 1 होगा तो हम 0 लिखेंगे, 0 by 2 होगा तो 0 लिखेंगे, वैसे 0 minus h को हम 0 लिखेंगे. तो limit h tends to 0 will be 0. Don't put h equal to 0 over here. पहले हमको इसको सिंप्लीफाई करना होगा. अगर हम सिंप्लीफाई करेंगे तो ये 0 आएगा. 0 by minus h is 0. Then we will find RHD at x equal to 1. This is f dash 1 plus. Then we will write the formula. Limit h tends to 0. F of 1 plus h minus f of 1 divided h. Then let me replace the value. Limit h tends to 0. What is f of 1 plus h? F of 1 plus h is simplified to 2h plus 2. 2h plus 2 minus f of 1 is your 2. So simply we remember the formula and we simplify the limit. हमको क्या करना होगा? लेफ्ट हैंड डेरिवेटिव, राइट हैंड डेरिवेटिव का फॉर्मूला याद रखना होगा हमको. फिर लिमिट को सॉल्व करना होगा. ये इफ यू सिंप्लीफाई देखो 2 2 कैंसिल हो रहा है. अभी केयरफुली देखो 2h by h, यहाँ क्या होगा? h कैंसिल होगा, 2 बचेगा. तो लिमिट h टेंड्स टू 0 2. Students, this limit is 2. Understood? So what is happened here? LHD 0 आया है, RHD 2 आया है. Where at x equal to 1. तो कंक्लूजन में हम क्या लिखेंगे कि fx is therefore fx is not differentiable. Therefore fx is not differentiable at x equal to 1 as LHD not equal to RHD. Okay students, at x equal to 1 you will do yourself continuity part, and at x equal to minus 1 you will do both continuity and differentiability part. Students, you will see like at x equal to 1 the function is proved that it is not differentiable. Similarly at x equal to minus 1 also the function will not be differentiable but continuous होगा. So now I am giving a note, very important note. Try to catch it what I am saying. Mod x is continuous but not differentiable at x equal to 0. The first question I have done this. Mod x is continuous. Actually mod x is continuous everywhere. Whenever we do the graph of mod x, that looks like V set. V set is that graph is continuous everywhere. For every value of x, it will be continuous. But not differentiable. Remember this, not differentiable at x equal to 0. This I am writing how? Whatever the expression will be inside modulus, अगर x का एक पोलिनोमियल फंक्शन होगा, जैसे कि यहाँ पर एक लीनियर फंक्शन है, उसको तुम डायरेक्टली जीरो कर लो, मतलब x इक्वल टू जीरो कर लो, तो उस पॉइंट पर फंक्शन विल बी नॉट डिफरेंशिएबल. सेकेंड वन, मोड ऑफ x प्लस a is, I am not telling about continuity. Modulus function is always continuous. Always मतलब everywhere it will be continuous. I will just say where the function is not differentiable. Mode of x plus a is not differentiable at x equal to minus a. Again I am explaining how I got this x equal to minus a. Inside modulus जो होगा हम उसको जीरो करेंगे, वहां से x का वैल्यू फाइंड करेंगे, उस पॉइंट पर फंक्शन डिफरेंशिएबल नहीं होगा. स्टूडेंट्स रिमेंबर एक्सेप्ट दिस पॉइंट, बाकी सब पॉइंट में डिफरेंशिएबल होगा. इसमें भी x इक्वल टू 0 को छोड़कर बाकी सब पॉइंट पर डिफरेंशिएबल होगा, ओनली 0 पर डिफरेंशिएबल नहीं होगा. अंडरस्टूड. थर्ड, मोड ऑफ x माइनस a इज नॉट डिफरेंशिएबल एट x इक्वल टू a. सेम कॉन्सेप्ट, मोड के अंदर जो भी होगा उसको हम 0 करेंगे, उस पॉइंट पर फंक्शन डिफरेंशिएबल नहीं होगा. ठीक है, x का वही वैल्यू पर फंक्शन डिफरेंशिएबल नहीं होगा. फोर्थ वन, मोड ऑफ x प्लस a प्लस मोड ऑफ x प्लस b is not differentiable. This is very important for exam point of view. In short question you may get this type of question. Here इसमें क्या हो रहा है, देखो स्टूडेंट्स, there are two modulus and between the two modulus there is a plus sign. यहाँ पर माइनस भी हो सकता है, तो हम इंडिविजुअल मोड को जीरो बनाएंगे. जब हम इसको जीरो बनाएंगे तो x माइनस से आएगा, एट x इक्वल टू माइनस से, एंड दो पॉइंट पर डिफरेंशिएबल नहीं होगा. फिर इसको भी जीरो करेंगे तो x इक्वल टू माइनस b होगा. ठीक है, इन दिस वे वी डिसाइड डिफरेंशिएबिलिटी ऑफ मॉडुलस फंक्शन अगर मॉडुलस के अंदर पॉलिनोमियल फंक्शन होगा. और एक लास्ट वन, मॉडुलस ऑफ x स्क्वायर plus 3x plus 2 is not differentiable at x equal to, क्या लिखेंगे, मोड के अंदर जो है उसको हम जीरो करेंगे. तो आई एम डूइंग द वर्किंग पार्ट हियर. पुट x स्क्वायर प्लस 3x प्लस 2 इक्वल टू 0. फिर इसको अगर फैक्टराइज करेंगे, ये शायद x प्लस 1 एंड x प्लस 2 आ रहा है. ठीक है, तो मोड के अंदर ये दो फैक्टर आ रहा है, तो इसको भी जीरो करेंगे, इसको भी जीरो करेंगे. जब ये जीरो होगा तो x माइनस 1 आएगा, एंड जब ये जीरो होगा x माइनस 2 आएगा. दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट नाउ. बेस्ड ऑन दिस यू मे गेट शॉर्ट क्वेश्चन इन योर एग्जाम. ओके स्टूडेंट्स, this completes today's class. In next video I will discuss some more questions from CBSE book as well as from CHSE book. Students, if you follow my channel and if you feel good, like the video and share to your friends. They also will get benefit of this video. Okay. Thank you.